Hi guys, how you doing? It's Sunday night. I'm just down at the gym setting up and doing the boring things like cleaning the floor. So I thought I'd just decide to do a wee quick video of this first session of the week. So we are going to. I'm just decided to change the layout of the session slightly, or the setup. So we're going to do two sections this first session of the week instead of three. So it's going to be two 25-minute sections. Okay, so if you can see here, you're going to be doing some hip thrusts. So I'm trying to rotate the main fundamental exercises, sort of focus extra on a couple of them. So for example, we've been focusing a lot on squats, so we're still keeping squats in, but we're sort of rotating others. So you're going to be doing hip thrusts, some reverse lunges, your chin ups and some ab rollouts. So that's going to be one section. You're going to be there for about 24 minutes or so, and you're aiming to get 4 sets of all those 4 exercises out. And the other section is going to be the same as it's been the last few weeks, with that one slight alteration. So you're doing your squats where you're focused on your range of motion as well as the weight you're lifting, your dumbbell chest presses, and also instead of doing the barbell RDLs, you're going to do them with kettlebells, kind of like a split stance. So we're just still focusing on the hamstring and the hip hinge pattern. So 7 full body strength exercises, all working different areas of, well, your body, I guess. And the aim is to get 4 sets of everything out. Because we've got just 2 sections, we kind of gain a couple of minutes in the transitions, because you always lose a couple of minutes, obviously, between the transitions to the different sections. So what I'd like to try and do after the 2 sections is try a wee basic finisher at the end of the session with everyone. So for example, just something that's kind of like a wee bit of hit training, do you know what I mean? So for example, maybe some burpees. So in my head, I'm thinking we might try and get literally 4 or 5 minutes. I'm hoping we've got enough time. I understand the 6 o'clock crew, you maybe have to rush away at 7 to get to work if you're going straight to work. If you don't need to rush away, then you can easily do it, right? Because you can spend time at the end of it if you want. I mean something basic, like maybe I'm going to give you a target of 10 burpees into 10 jump lunges per leg, into 10 press ups, into 10 mountain squat thrusts, something like that, times 2 or 3 or whatever, or however many rounds you can do in a 5-minute time frame. So that's the goal. So hopefully we'll get everything done nice and sharp. You'll get your 4 sets of everything done in the time frame. So remember, the focus here is quality strength training. That is the foundation of everything. It always should be, no matter your strength goals, no matter your fitness goals, to be honest, especially as we get older. You know the script, you lose muscle mass quicker than you lose your aerobic capacity. Plus your aerobic capacity is a lot easier to develop. Plus, it doesn't really dictate how well you move day to day, whereas like your strength does, and your movement does, and your mobility does. So we're going to try that just to change things up. If there's one thing I would ask of you, I think you know what I'm going to ask, is if there's one thing that can be improved across the board, it's warming up. It's getting colder outside, it's getting colder inside. The warm-up is a crucial, look at that, look, we're going to have to get that fixed. The warm-up is a crucial part of the training. Like, I can't emphasize it enough. It's madness to not warm up. So 6 o'clock, guys, I know you sit in your car till 1 minute to 6, right? But you really need to try and get out of the habit of doing that and come in at 5 to 6. Even 5 to, I'm not asking much, 5 minutes is nothing. Preferably 10 to 6, but I'm realistic. But 5 minutes, just get a general warm-up done, get your squats, some reverse lunges, some hamstring workouts. Try and take advantage of the facility that you've got now that we're trying to create. There's an AstroTurf pitch next door. Use it. Just go in there, because I know it's cold, so sometimes you don't want to get moving. I get it. Like, I'm the same. So the best thing you can do is do something that's basic to begin with. So just jog up and down the Astro pitch for a minute, just to get your basic heart rate up, raise your body's core temperature a little bit, and then just gradually add in movements. You can't come in here and start squatting and chin upping and reverse lunging and hip thrusting without warming up. It's madness. And then you need to do a bit of a specific warm-up as well. So you want to do a slightly lighter set of the movement itself, a specific warm-up set before you go into the actual work sets. Okay, so there's a lot to sort of think about and get your brain into, or focused, but try and make this session, the 1 hour you've got, make it as focused as can be. So you get in the zone to make the most of the exercise that you're doing. An elite level athlete would never dream of coming in and doing a session like you're doing, because it's a high level session. Would never dream of coming in and do a session you're doing without warming up. They'd probably spend half an hour warming up, but again, I'm realistic. I know we don't have that time. And an elite level athlete is obviously in much better physical peak shape than me and you and all of us, like, because we're not elite level athletes. So if they would spend half an hour and never dream of doing a session like this without warming up, then we really need to remember that and do something. Just, as I say, I'm not asking a lot, just 5 or 10 minutes of proper focus warming up. Movements, not stretching, right? Stretching is not warming up. Dynamic movements, yes. Dynamic stretching, yes. But not just standing doing a wee hamstring stretch or a wee side bend. That's not warming up, right? Okay, so that's it. That's all I want to say. 4 weeks of this block left, plus the week off, the week after that, obviously the Christmas charity sessions, etc. So let's just try and hit it hard for the next 4 weeks. We'll play around with things a wee bit. I wanted to try a couple of things. I've ordered 4 new benches. I've ordered 4 new boxes as well for box jumps, with the view to being able to be a wee bit more flexible with some of the sessions. I've even got this idea in my head that I could give you maybe some options. I don't know, maybe that won't work. Whereby, for example, you might want to do hip thrust if they're not in 1 week, and you could maybe do them next door or something. I don't know. Lots of ideas. Anyway, right, see you tomorrow.